I expect my vendors to know their area better than we do. Vircom is one of very few that I'm quite confident that they do. My name's Andrew Oldroyd. I'm the president of RockIT Fuel Design Technology. We're located in Brantford, Ontario, so just about an hour west of Toronto. We're a full-size managed service provider, so we handle all day-to-day support operations for our clients. So we deal primarily with charities, social services, and those verticals, but we've expanded pretty widely across several different sectors. We took over a larger charity here in town. They were currently using Proofpoint through Vircom. At the time, we were actually using Proofpoint through another vendor. Just in dealing with Vircom versus our other vendor with issues and whatnot, we decided that we wanted to move everybody over. Right now, I think we have about 800 or 900 mailboxes behind Proofpoint with Vircom. From the partner side, the onboarding was really, really easy. We were quite pleased. Getting set up with Vircom was painless, and then even moving our existing Proofpoint licenses with the other vendor over was actually shockingly painless. It was really easy. We are currently testing out the Red Sift, so we're doing that internally right now and in preparation to launch that with our clients hopefully in the new year. We are using Vircom's alerting tool for 365. The support, absolutely. I think we ran into an issue with something being misclassified as spam. I believe we got a response in 10-15 minutes versus our other vendor, which is 2-3 hours, and then they just escalated to Proofpoint directly. With Vircom, the support has just been wild. Later on, as we moved everything over, we found that their onboarding tools were such a time saver. It cuts, I think, 70% of the onboarding time off for a new client. Absolutely. So they added, I believe, about a year ago, some alerting tools for the 365, which has been an absolute godsend. A number of our clients, being charities and whatnot, have limited budgets. So it's almost MDR light and at no cost. So we're getting that added level of monitoring and security for the 365 accounts that realistically, without that, the client may not be able to afford. Just their flexibility and just the ease of dealing with them. If I need something new, it's a simple email off. Our point of contact is awesome. Things just get done. With Vircom, we're not stuck dealing through a portal or a chat or anything like that. If we need something done or something changed, it's an email or a phone call off to the point of contact, and then she just runs with it from there. We're not stuck with fixed offerings, multiple service plans for the Proofpoint, all with the varying items, all of the features that Vircom's built on top. It just lets us do so much more, and then they're great at providing best practices and suggestions for how we can address some of the uniqueness with some of our clients. Once we control your DNS, we would get everything set up on the Proofpoint side. So without Vircom, a big piece of configuring Proofpoint is one by one adding IP exclusions and IP ranges to the Microsoft portal. And there are dozens and dozens of them. So it's at least an hour just adding those, getting message transport rules configured, all that fun stuff. With Vircom, they've scripted probably 80% of the onboarding. So we're able to go in, the entire 365 side is configured for us in minutes instead of hours. And then really all we need to do from there, we apply their templates, which cover all of their best practices for setup, update the DNS, and away we go. That's a little bit more hands-on. The individual that helped us and took us through the onboarding was just very, very knowledgeable. She knew more about this stuff than I did, which was always nice to have from the vendor. And we went step by step through. We got everything configured. She kind of held my hand through the whole process, and it was pretty smooth. They have a protection against impersonation. So if the executive director, for instance, of an organization, all of a sudden staff is getting emails in their name from random hacked accounts out there. So hey, we need gift cards, and your typical scam stuff. Vircom actually has a built-in tool for us at no charge that we can say, you know what, for this key user, the executive director at this location, these are the legitimate addresses she could possibly email from. Anything else gets quarantined, which has been just really, really helpful. Every one of our charities almost always has kind of their key people targeted like that, and we've been able to put a stop to it really quickly. Proofpoint is very, very good at capturing the phishing, capturing the spam, and keeping a lot of the garbage out of the mailbox. So that's half the battle right there. The alerting tools and whatnot. On top of that, we had a customer within 2 weeks of us implementing the alerting tool. It was a charity, they could not afford a full MDR setup. We set them up with the alerting. Within 2 weeks, one of their accounts got compromised. Vircom alerted us before any of our other security tools even picked it up. We were able to clamp down on it, I think 7 minutes. It really saved the client's bacon. So the top 3 benefits of working with Vircom is Proofpoint is a very mature and great filter tool right off the get-go. Does an amazing job. The onboarding tools that Vircom provides on top of that really, really takes away all the pain points from having to onboard somebody into Proofpoint, which is a very painful process normally. Yeah, just their support. I expect my vendors to know their area better than we do. Vircom is one of very few that I'm quite confident that they do. Absolutely. So one of the biggest kind of issues as an MSP we have is keeping license counts tied in with the billing system properly. As users add and they remove users, making sure that we're charging out for 365 licenses, we're charging out for backup licensing. Proofpoint. Vircom has a tool which synchronizes billable accounts from Proofpoint directly into my billing system. We recently enabled it. I think it was about 2-3 months ago. We moved to a different PSA and Vircom supports it. We found so much in underbilling that was going on to our clients that it actually pays our Proofpoint bill. They're able to pass the counts of billable mailboxes back to the billing system for us. Definitely go for it. Test their support. Shoot support a couple of questions. You'll find out how knowledgeable they are really, really quickly. You're in good hands.